everyone. I am back with three bags for first impressions. The two of these bags are from the same brand. One is a bag that just kind of caught me off guard as I was scrolling, and I decided to pick it up and check it out. So we are going to take a first look at it tonight and decide whether or not it is definitely something that I'm interested in and whether it's something I am keeping. So, if this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back over and over again to spend part of your Labor Day, part of your evening, whenever you're watching this, morning, noon, or night with me. I do not take your time for granted. Please stick around, check out a few other videos. There are plenty of playlists. And if you enjoy the content that you find, be sure to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button before you head out. So, the first bag is a color first impressions because if you were here for the live stream on Sunday last week, you actually saw this bag revealed in a different color. So I had another order on the way, and I decided, hi, sus, happy Labor Day. I decided to pick it up in another color. So now that I am back home and the box has arrived, I want to take a look at it a little bit closer because I think this color was picked up from quite a few people. This is the Sorrento leather drawstring shoulder bag, and this is the color wine that I was anticipating for fall. I can say that I was kind of expecting a little bit more of a berry color than what I'm actually seeing through the plastic, but it's got a glare on it right now, so let's take a look and see what it looks like outside of the plastic. This bag is still on sale on I Love Dooney. I do have everything linked down below. There were several colors that had sold out. Then it restocked. I've not checked today to see if this color is available again, but if it is, you don't want to miss out on the Labor Day sale. So here is the wine color. This one has definitely more of a brown undertone to it than what I was expecting, but I think it will work for the fall. It's not a true Bordeaux. I can't even say that it's a Merlot in color, but I could probably tie this in and maybe put some other colors, pull some other colors to brighten it up just a little bit. This leather is definitely thicker and more structured than the sand color. I think you can just tell from the look of it that it's not as squishy and soft as the first one that I revealed. But I think that I'm okay with that because this is kind of what I was expecting for Sorrento. So the sand was a great surprise. The trimming or the stitch work is in the same color as the sand color. No difference here other than this leather is a bit more structured, probably a little hardier. And the color wine, even under the bright lights in here, it does give more brown and less red tones. But I do think that I can make this color work. I am glad that I pulled the trigger on it, and I can make this work. I can make this work. Again, I think maybe what I was truly expecting was maybe a Bordeaux or something closer to that berry tone, and this wine is definitely not it. I have not had a chance to pull out anything wine from my collection to compare the wine to the Sorrento color, but I just don't remember wine being this earthy from a brown tone standpoint. But this would be a good transition for me because I don't do a lot of brown. So the fact that I am seeing that means that this may be a good option for that. So first one is a first impressions of the color. If you're interested in my first impressions of the bag, go back and watch last week's Feed Your Addiction. Okay, this second bag is one that is also available on the site for sale. When I purchased it a few weeks ago, the color that I ordered was the only color that was available. And had there been as many colors as there are today, I would not have picked up this color, even though I don't really have, I don't have a lot or anything else, maybe one other bag in this color. It would have not been my first choice, but now that I'm over the color, it's the first bag in my collection from this style. So I want to check and see if it's truly giving tote vibes and whether or not it's possible that this bag could be a fall travel bag for me. So the bag is the Pebble Grain Short Handle Tote, and this is what it looks like in the color Slate. Again, when I picked this up, it was a good price. It's at a much better price now, but they also have more colors available than they did then. And haven't tried it, so I don't know if it's gonna work for me to go ahead and pick up another color. So I have refrained from doing that. But here is what she looks like. It is giving more of a true gray to me than the bluish gray green that seemingly Slate. It just kind of morphs to me. I think I would prefer a bag that looks true gray. Not quite charcoal, but definitely a gray. So this is the bag. It has roll top handles. These handles do stand up. They are not going to lay flat. You don't want them to lay flat. If so, then your straps and your leather have been broken in to the point of needing repair. Does have feet under the bottom, and they are reinforced with that leather. No back pocket. Again, top handles. Two very generous snap pockets here on the outside that have a snap closure. And I just want to see if my phone is going to fit. So it will go in here, but it's definitely not going to snap, and it's not going to lay flat. Now, my work phone, because it is a smaller iPhone, it will definitely work in the outside pocket, but that is upstairs on my desk and shall not be touched until I am no longer on PTO. So this one is great from an outside organization standpoint. You can keep several things in these outside pockets that you may want to have quick access to. For me, it would definitely be phone, card case if I'm traveling and at the airport, a pair of readers, and maybe my hand sanitizer and or mask. I could see easily getting that in these outside pockets because the pockets do have a little bit of a gusset on the inside here. So you'll be able to expand and get quite a few things in each one of these outside pockets. This is a tote. It is considered a tote, even though the top handles are kind of giving satchel vibes to me. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but when I think about these handles on a relatively short, stubby bag. It gives satchel vibes to me, but it is labeled as a tote. From a security standpoint, it does have a top zipper to secure the bag. And then I thought it had a shoulder strap, but I'm not seeing hardware to attach it. Let's see here. It does come with a strap. So here is the crossbody slash shoulder strap. So you could carry this bag with or without the crossbody strap, or it appears it has the third center section, so you could actually even shorten this and use it as a short shoulder bag. It doesn't have a very wide strap considering it is a tote and the size of the bag. I don't know. For me, the larger the bag is, I almost feel like the wider the strap needs to be, because the more stuff you're going to be able to stuff in it, and the bag needs to be able to be balanced. It doesn't need to dig in the shoulder. It to me, it just feels, and that maybe it's because I carry everything, so I'm always thinking about the strap and whether or not it's going to work or whether I'm going to have to replace it. But for whatever reason, I feel like the bigger the bag, the thicker the strap in width needs to be. So from an interior standpoint, we have the red cotton twill here in the interior. It does have the SDS in the interior along with the nylon key keeper that is attached to the strap. I'm not going to detach the strap right now, but I do want to see what fits. And so let's start piling some stuff in. So the first thing we are going to do is, I've got the fold over flap wallet in steel blue, and you can see a little bit more blue in the wallet, but with this blue wallet against it, I do start to see slate with a little chameleon color as opposed to outright gray before I had the color comparison. So I'm going to stick this in here. And you can see that wallet doesn't take up very much space. I've got sunglasses in a hard-sided case there as well. We are going to throw keys in, and we can slip those here in the front pocket as a little bit of a kangaroo. We're going to throw in a card case, even though you do have a full-size wallet, because lately I have been doing wallet and card case. So both of those fit in that back slip pocket, kangaroo pocket. I'm sure we can get a bottle of water in, but I don't have one in here with me. But I do want to, it's not matching, but if you were going to use this as a junk drawer or as a catch-all, I want to make sure that it is going to fit as well. And there is still plenty of room. So you could still easily get your phone, a tech pouch, an extra card case, a water bottle. You could throw an umbrella across the top, or maybe in one of these corners, maybe here you could stick a small, travel size or on-the-go umbrella. And it is not heavy. Now, I know all of those things are empty, so that's going to make a difference. But pebbled leather, to me, has a tendency to just feel a little bit lighter in weight when it doesn't have a lot of hardware on the bag. And other than the zipper top, the D-rings for the strap, and the snaps, the feet under the bottom, the key leash, and the logo plate, there is not substantial hardware on this bag. It doesn't have O-rings and, oversized D-rings. It doesn't have all of that extra to add to the weight of this bag. So I am going to just take this and stick it here. I'm going to leave the straps covered because until I'm ready to carry it, because these straps could be problematic. So I'm going to just it feels good. It doesn't feel thick and bulky. So it does have a slimmer base. So if you're going to carry it as a top handle, it definitely works for that. And then I guess, you know what? Scratch what I just said, because we need to attach the strap just to see how it is going to lay. So let's do that. I think it's probably going to be too long where it is adjusted because I'm only 5'5", and it is literally the bottom of the bag is hitting at the bend of my knee, which is not where you want a bag hitting when you're walking or trying to navigate the airport. It does feel better as a crossbody bag, and again, it's not real wide, but the issue is these top handles are not going to lay flat, so they're going to constantly be standing up and in the way. But it does feel more comfortable than I thought that it would as a crossbody bag because it is a larger bag. I think with the outside pockets, I could probably make this work for travel. I do like the fact that it has a little bit of versatility, right? Top handle, short shoulder, crossbody. It also has the security of the top zipper, easy access for phone, card case, printed boarding passes, all of those things. Plus, it doesn't have a super wide base, so it doesn't feel like, you know, some bags that have much wider bases, because my hips are taking up enough room themselves. So I actually like this. Now, I do have an older bag that I've shown here on the channel before in black that is just kind of a top handle shopper, and it does have these big pockets on the outside, but that one did not come with a shoulder strap, so it is truly a top handle bag. So does this read gray to you on camera, or are you seeing other undertones? Because I'm seeing gray. I think I want to see gray. In order for me to reach for this bag, it needs to be gray. That way I'm not so concerned about what it's going to pair with, because fall and winter, gray is absolutely neutral, and I would pair it with anything. So I do like this. I wasn't sure about, the trim, but it does not look bad on here at all. I will tell you, as much as I love red, I sometimes struggle with pebbled leather in red and then having this color trim on it, because for some strange reason, it just, sometimes I love it. Most times I will give it a side eye. So I know that's a little odd. But it's got plenty of space still left in it. And I've got quite a few things in here. So we've got a card case. We've got the coin case, which could be used for keys. Hard-sided sunglass case. I'm going to keep that close. We've got a full-size wallet here. And an East-West Janine, which is literally a small crossbody bag, but I have removed the strap and using it more as a toiletry case or a catch-all junk drawer in my bag. And all of that fit with room to spare. So I think I'm good. I'm good on this one. The hardware is not so super chunky. It's not as thick as the hardware on the Sorrento bag that I just shared. So let me just show you. Let me throw this back in here. Hold on. The Sorrento drawstring bag, if you recall from last week, the hardware on that bag is pretty substantial. What I do like about this short handle tote is that it has the real red cotton twill lining, not whatever this hybrid is that they are currently using, because that is a little cringe to me. So let's just kind of take a look at the differences between the hardware. So the Sorrento hardware, and this is the Pebble grain short handle. So you can see significantly different in size and thickness. Same color, but there is definitely a difference between these two hardware pieces. So that is that. Got reattached. Okay. So now let's talk about this last bag. This last bag caught me off guard. And by off guard, I mean I wasn't expecting to be on the site. I wasn't expecting to buy a bag. I wasn't expecting that the brand had anything that was, I'm going to say, maybe fresh. I don't know what I want to say about it, other than I think I got an amazing deal, and it is such a cute silhouette, and it is in my favorite color. So it is linked over on my LTK. So if you are not following me there and shopping those links, then one, you're missing out. Two is, if you are following me over there, then this is a reveal, because you already know that I pulled the trigger on the bag, because I posted a what I ordered post, I don't know, a week, maybe two ago, to share the bag. So here is the bag. Look at this cutie. Is this not adorable? I am loving the red, because of course, why not? I am loving the shape. This is in the large size. There is a smaller one, but the word small just terrifies me. Like, what am I going to be able to put in it other than my keys and my phone? And sometimes the phone is questionable. So I love this. I love the top strap, the handle. It is just, it's a little edgy, raw, full leather, and I have been waiting to see what fits, so we are going to dive in. I watched a couple of videos to try to get a feel for what size I actually wanted to get, and I'm glad I landed on the larger size, because it is a little bit of an odd shape. I'm hoping that once I get my things in, the leather is going to maybe, I don't know, do something a little different. It does have a key leash, or maybe if you wanted to attach your sunglasses or something. So that is it from an organization standpoint in the interior. So I want to see phone, large sunglasses, a wristlet that will serve as my wallet. In a minute, I'm going to see if a real wallet or full-size wallet will fit. We're going to throw some hand cream in, some gum, some hand sanitizer here, a lippy. I would probably, you know what? I would probably put all of that stuff in a little bit of a catch-all instead of having it roam. So let's undo that. Let's take these loose things out because I don't do a lot of loose things in my bag. And since it's here, let's just see. Is that going to be a pain to get in and out? Okay, so the catch-all fits, and let me see if I can get my glasses back in here because the bottom is oval shaped, so let's see. All right, so it's not heavy. In the top, the fact that it is all the way open, this is my tip. This works for me when I have a bag that is open, or even if I have a tote that I'm not securing. So it zips or snaps and I'm not rolling that way. I will do a couple of things. The first is I will put something in the top of the bag so that I can not like something that if it goes missing, I wouldn't necessarily be distraught over, right? If somebody picks my wallet, I'm going to be distraught. As much as I love my MCM sunglasses, that's not going to cause me any stress, no extra phone calls, no identity theft. I don't have to worry about that. So I would put something in the top so that it's situated similar to this, right? This is not going to slide out easily. And if these take missing, you know, not that I want them gone, but no harm, no foul. That keeps my wallet, my card case, things like that further to the bottom of the bag. The other thing that I do, especially fall and winter, is if I have scarf, hat, gloves, maybe even if I'm traveling, if I have like papers from work or something like that, that is what's going to be in the top of my bag. I am notorious for traveling with like a small little rollable jacket this time of year, so that I can, you know, layer on if I need it on the plane. And then in the fall and winter, I always have hat, scarf, gloves, and those things can be tucked in the top of the bag so that, again, I'm not worried about the interior content of my bag falling out or taking missing. So I really like this. As far as the strap goes, the strap is not detachable. It's not detachable. The branding on the bag is so modest that you can't even see it unless it's pointed out. But it does have an adjustment. Hold, please. I hope I can get this redone if I take it apart. Maybe making a mistake. I may be making a mistake, but we're going to try it. Let's see. I think this is called the Kangaroo bag because it is a pouch. And, oh, I don't know if I would trust that. Hold on. Let's see if I can make it better. Hold on. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Did she just clear the elbow with no issues and has all of the things? Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. I just got lightheaded. Did y'all just see that? Did you just see the conversion? Oh my goodness. We'll stand back up. Look at this. Look at this. And it wasn't that bad to convert considering it was the first time. But I know for a fact the small one would not work for me. Given what this one is holding and what it won't hold, I could not do the smaller one. That's not an option for me. But could I see picking up another large one in a different color now that I know this is like travel work? And then if I had a work event in the evenings, or if I'm catching up with friends, or gonna hit the outlets or something where I wanted something that's a little bit more, I don't know, different, edgy, then I can just convert it back so that it's a short top handle bag. Now let's see how. Hold, please. Okay, all right, I think I got it. So back here, we're gonna push this back in. Here. Bam. Oh my goodness. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I love this. I love this. This is probably, I'm just trying to think about bag prices like that are more structured. And I know this is it's a soft leather. It is a softer leather. You can see it has a raw edge, but all of the, the edging on the strap seems to be a little bit more finished than the top of the bag. It does have an opening here, so let me tell you what I would put here. I have a key angel. All of my keys are attached. I've told this story on my channel, I don't know, probably 24 times over the years. But I would take my little angel and hook her here so that I'm never fumbling for my keys and they're not at the bottom of my bag. And then when I am needing them to get in and out of the house, because I don't need them to get in and out of the car, they would always be hanging here and accessible. And because I do have quite a few keys on there, I'm not worried about losing them or them being easily pulled through this hole because they're not gonna go. I love this. It is much smaller than what I would have normally gone looking for, but I'm pleased with it. If there's anything that I would have done differently about this bag, it would be putting gold hardware on it instead of the antique brass. I would have put gold, and I think it would have just made it a bit dressier, a bit edgier. But the silhouette of the bag itself stands on its own, so I don't think that it's, the hardware isn't bad. It just wouldn't have been my first choice if I was designing a red bag with this shape. I love this shape. They do have this is the large. They do have a small. I don't know that I would carry my sunglasses, maybe. I would probably use a smaller catch-all, but maybe not. My phone, of course, fits, and I used a wristlet, but a full-size wallet fits. A Nolita fits. Michael Kors catch-all. All right, that's probably a little too bulky, but you still have room for your phone, keys. Look at that. A wristlet would still fit. And you still have room at the top. I would definitely make sure smaller items are closer to the bottom if you're going to carry things that are loose, because depending on the side, it could escape if your bag ever overturns. But I want to see. All right, so with some shaking, it's definitely going to come out. First thing you're going to lose is your phone. Next thing is definitely going to be your card case and your keys. And you would probably lose them even faster if they have stuff in them, which they likely would, because gravity is just going to take over. There is nothing here at the top that is going to provide any level of resistance to keep those items in. So think about that if you're one of those people that your bag is forever tumbling off of the front seat when you apply brakes. If you're not one of those people that use a bag holder in your car, or if you're not securing your bag with the front seat belt, don't judge me. It depends on the bag and whether or not I feel like being adventurous. I do not have a bag organizer that is this shape, but I do have those. Oh, wait. Here it is. Remember these? They don't usually go too far. So if you were looking to do something with a little bit of organization, could stick here. Maybe not in the pocket. So could stick the phone there in the center. Keys. Hand sanitizer and hand cream. It does have a slip and a zip. I got these in my Amazon store, but I could stick this in the slip and then drop that all in, and still would have room if I wanted to drop a Nolita, small umbrella, bottle of water, keys, a lippy, perfume. All of those little things could put that in the Nolita, so that you don't have those loose things roaming around. But it holds so much more than I thought it would. So now let me see. The Coach Red, from a color standpoint, you can definitely see that there is a difference. And this is, I think they just call this one, I don't know. What color red is this? hate the way Dillard's does their stickers. I don't know what red we're calling this, but you can see it's a completely different color. But, ooh. This one would work with it. And this red, which is the Sport, actually works because it's got a little burnishing on it, so it's not a straight up red. So this actually works. If you have, I don't like that together, but hold on one second. Look, I need to check something really quick. What do you think? I think I would put the metallic together. I think I would put this, I could, and this has just been sitting here. It's supposed to have been back in its home a long time ago. Turn it this way, less distraction. I could definitely put those together. Because you know I'm not going to put the pink with it. I'm not going to put the pink with it. But that, I could definitely make that work. What I was looking for, I thought I had something else here, red, from a comparison. I'm sure if it was a snake, it would have bitten me already. And did I just overlook it? I want to use that one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. The clutch wristlet from Dooney. And it is a long accessory, but it has plenty of space for like phone, cards in the interior. So if I didn't want to carry a separate wallet, this would fit in here as well. And it's cylinder, so it's still gonna leave plenty of space. This is the large. All of the information is over on my LTK. As far as the organizer, there's a 2-pack of small bag organizers or inserts. Those are over on my Amazon. And then let me get my phone out because I was filming stuff earlier and heard my phone ringing and couldn't find it. I left it in a bag. Okay, so that is so much better than I thought it was going to be. I can have a festival of red, all of the fulls, all of the smalls, all of the card cases, everything. No, everything will just fit. So whatever wallet or accessory you decided to use, it would work. Now with this card case, I would probably lay this card case absolutely flat on the bottom. I would just have to dig for it because I would not want to take a chance of it floating to the top and being easily extracted. I wouldn't want it easily extracted. So I would probably lay whatever my card case is on the very bottom, or whatever I'm using as a wallet. I would probably lay it just down flat across the bottom, even though the bottom of this bag is not square. So like this, I would probably start with that being right on the bottom. And then I don't have to worry about it going any place, and then just put everything else on top of it. Oop. Oop. What did I just drop? Keys. Plenty of space. Plenty of space. So much more than I thought it would have. And the strap converts, and it's fluffy girl friendly because it passes the elbow test. I'm only 5'5", And I don't think I have short limbs, but they aren't like giraffe long either, because that would make me look odd. But the fact that the top of the strap easily converts, it only detaches from one side. The leather strap is thick, so I don't think that you're going to be able to easily wear this hole out. And if it does, I've got a hole punch, a leather punch. I'll just add another hole in. And then it has the two leather tabs so that you can help to keep the strap in place. I love that. I love that. All right. That works. That works. So my slate looks gray and it's not wide and bulky. I could absolutely put a web strap on it if I wanted to. And I think that would work. And because of the style of the bag, I don't think that it's going to make it look too casual. So I could definitely see that. Or adding any one of the MK purse straps or guitar straps from a few years ago when we were all picking those up when they were on like a ridiculous clearance price. I've got one that has a gray and brown. I think it has brown in it. I know it has gray. That would work as an option, excuse me, for that one as well. The wine is not as winey as I was hoping, but it is a beautiful color. It's not a true wine, but it's not a true brown, but I think it plays very nicely in that space. It is a little bit more rigid in the leather, in the texture, than the sand color that I revealed on the Feed Your Addiction a week ago yesterday. And then the kangaroo bag, well, it's just hopping right through my heart because I'm on vacation this week and I'm doing a staycation and doing some of the ripping and running. And then I'm actually going to go home for a couple of days to South Carolina as well. And I think for what I would need this week, she may hop along with me. So that is it. Go follow me over on LTK. I wasn't here yesterday, but I did post yesterday what I bought because my no buy is on bags, not on anything else. And I'm buying seemingly everything else. Fall clothes, shoes, skincare, body care, it's all over there. Some of the items are showing low inventory now, so if it's something that you are interested in, don't wait to pull the trigger, and make sure your alerts are on over there. Make sure that you subscribed, and that you're following, so that when I post every day, because I post at least once a day there, some days more than one time a day, you will not miss out when inventory is available. So, I hope that you all had an amazing Labor Day. I hope it was without labor. I hope that the rest of your week is absolutely amazing. And if you are part of the PTO gang for this week, I hope that you will come back, check out a few more videos. I may try to get one more live in this week before Sunday. Maybe. I'm not sure that it's going to be handbag related, but I am going to try to get back on. I've got some stuff I want to take care of around the house. I've got some stuff planned here in the city. I need to go check on some things in South Carolina. So I'm just going to ping pong all over the place. So how fitting that Kangaroo will be coming with me. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up before you head out. If you are not yet subscribed, you should be here. You should have your alerts on. You should know when we are going live here. I appreciate you spending part of your Monday evening, part of your Labor Day with me. I do not take that lightly. There are affiliate links down below. All of the things I've been shopping for as of late are posted over on my LTK. Hang out over there because I promise to feed your addiction to retail therapy over there. Thank you so very much for watching. Have an amazing week. And until next time, I do hope you find something that feeds your addiction. Take care, everyone. Bye.